Good morning, everyone. Just going to check if the sound is working because we have had a few sound problems in the past. So, just going to see if it all works smoothly. Sound problems in the past. So, just going to see if it all works smoothly. So, the sound is working, everybody. That is great. So, yes, this vlog is going to be a live one. This is the only vlog I can think of doing live at the moment because it happened this morning. And I'm very disappointed at what I've seen this morning because what they've taken the channel down doesn't match their policy, and we'll go into detail on that as well. So we're just going to demonstrate everybody what happened this morning and what was sent to my inbox. So we're just going to go through now the first one. See if it's going to share. So as you can see there, everybody, that's a screenshot. I had to screenshot it because I couldn't showcase it live because it would reveal some details about the channel. But as you can see there, unable to access a Google product. So this is what I've woken up to this morning. So as you can see there, if you redirected to this page for a particular product, it means that you can't access this product, and it's been suspended. So not only I can't access my channel, I can't even access YouTube with that account, and that's just how ridiculous it is. I mean, fair enough, if you take the channel down, which I know is an error, why would you restrict people from going to YouTube itself? It doesn't really make sense that. But as you can see there, your access to this Google product has been suspended because of a perceived violation of either the Google terms of service or product-specific terms of service. So I don't understand why Google terms of service. Google terms of service, it just gives you like the TNCs, but I don't think most of it really applies to myself or any other person that's got a Google account. I think it applies, like it's got got to have a terms of service to keep that product regulated. But anyway, so it says, please visit the homepage of each Google product you're interested in for the link to its terms of service. Google reserves the right to disable an account for an investigation, suspend a Google account user from accessing a particular product or the entire Google accounts system if the terms of service or product specific policies are violated, and they can terminate an account at any time for any reason with or without notice. Thing is, I don't think that's really fair. I mean, because the account itself has been taken down an error, 100% it has. So I don't understand why they can take it down, not explain or go through that procedure, and just take it down because they just want to take it down. So I'm a bit frustrated by that because the how Google can override that when they set it out to keep the product regulated. It's ridiculous, really. I mean, but as they can reserve the right, what can you do in that sense scenario? But the actual thing is it's just a ridiculous, poor thing to do. I mean, if you go through the normal procedure, which I've never had, by the way, I've never had an account violation warning. I've never had any of that. So to overstep that and to remove it without notice, that's like saying if you know a celebrity and you think I don't like what content they do or music they produce, can I just remove their channel and just because I want to. So errors does occur. That's the main part of this live stream. Errors do occur, and I'm now one of them that's got their channel taken down in error. So I'm now adding to that list of people that are affected by these errors that are going on. So I'm going to show you the second message I had on my email system this morning. Because waking up to that this morning when you work so hard on the channel, it's really frustrating. I gotta be honest, it's frustrating when You haven't violated any of their policies, and it's just about proving that. So this is the actual message that I had now this morning that uncovers the reason why this channel was taken down, and that will be on your screens in just a moment. So as you can see there, Show Pulse, we have reviewed your content and found severe or repeated violations of our community guidelines. Because of this, we have removed your channel from YouTube. So the channel was taken down from YouTube, but then Google then exactly won't let me log on to YouTube itself. Very strange, because they can reserve the right, as you said, to to stop me from using their product. But how? But why? YouTube is open to everybody. I've just created a channel on their service, so it's because now they've taken it down in error, I am now banned from visitingyoutube.com. It doesn't make any sense, that, and I think just by saying that is almost as well. It's just a ridiculous thing to say, because most people that doesn't create channels on YouTube, they can access YouTube whenever they want to. If they got their channel taken down in error, which I know celebrities have in the past, they can't go onto YouTube.com. So it's a ridiculous set of policies there, and that's what Google got control over. And I don't find that very reasonable, because it's not reasonable. It's not a reasonable. They shouldn't really have that authority to restrict myself from going on to YouTube.com when YouTube.com is open to everybody. And all I've done is create a channel, but then they can just stop anybody that's created a channel, removed an error, from going to YouTube. It really doesn't make any sense to me. So we know that's probably very upset news, but it's our job to make sure that YouTube is a safe place for all. If we think that is a channel severely violates our policies, we take it down to protect other users on the platform. But if you believe it was made the wrong call, you can appeal this decision. But the thing is, this rings this does ring back a memory as well. I did a live stream on the main channel about 2.5 years ago, or I posted a video. I think it was about advising about money or any other things, and that video got taken down for the same policy. However, I appealed that, and I had that video taken. It was released again, so it was technically live. But that video got taken down for the same set of policies, and I don't get why. How does YouTube, get get any notification of spam or deceptive? I mean, if they're looking at it with a fine tooth comb, then that's the only way they can think, oh, this channel now is going against our policies. So they must have mass reports, or it's just either something of that going around on YouTube at the moment and people are mass reporting, and this is now what's happening. I don't know whether that's happening, but it could be. And it's really, really upsetting news. It's just upsetting to find out that is, or possibly can be, going on, and we got to appeal for them to understand that they have got the decision wrong. And I think most other users may be doing it at the moment, if it is a mass reporting error going on, or filing reports that doesn't even violate their policies. It is just frustrating to be a victim of that, because if you haven't got anything or done anything wrong, and you've got to prove yourself, they should already know you haven't done anything wrong before they took that channel down. I mean, if they reviewed it closely, very, very closely, and think, this is just a bogus report, I'm not going to take it down. But I don't think humans behind that YouTube screen really review it, and they just go by their systems. If their systems detect it, they remove it. And I think they should really, really review channels closely. I mean, review every video, total it up, whether they physically violate our terms before you take that next step. I think that's just common courtesy. But, I'm just a little bit frustrated at that, because I know personally that I haven't violated any terms of service, and I haven't even had a terms of service violation warning. So that's the upsetting part of it, is that's going on. It's just frustrating. It really is frustrating. So we're just going to take a look now at the policies that YouTube sets out. And I know 100% I haven't violated any of these because I actually had this spam and deceptive policy twice. One on the video, and now my other channel's now taken down, which, it's not great. It's really not great news whatsoever. So I'm just going to share this tab. And we'll go through the policy that YouTube have set out and see what potential violations they can categorize spam and deceptive to be. So, as you can see there's a little video there, but I'm not going to play that. I will play that maybe later, though, but I'm not going to play that at the moment. So, if you're posting content, don't post content on YouTube if it fits within the description as noted below. Video spam, content that is excessively posted, repetitive or untargeted, and has one or more of the following: promises viewers that they'll see something, but instead directs them off the site. Thing is, that's the problem. I see many videos as well that are posted on YouTube, and they are still technically up, and they have the links in the description. So, have they got their videos taken down? I mean, if you type in something you want to watch on YouTube, you get something along the lines of, watch this content, and then it just directs you off YouTube altogether. But their videos are still up. So do they get reported? Do they get notified as well? I don't think they do. Misleading metadata or thumbnails, using the title, thumbnails, or description to trick users into believing that the content is something that it is not. Scams, content offering cash gifts, get-rich-quick schemes, or pyramid schemes, sending money without a tangible product in a pyramid structure. I don't know what that resembles there. Incentivization spam. Content that sells engagement metrics such as views, likes, comments, or any other metric on YouTube. This type of spam can also include content where the only purpose is to boost subscribers, views, or other metrics. For example, offering to subscribe to other creators' channel solely in exchange for them subscribing to yours, also known as sub-for-sub content. I don't know whether they can really track that as such. I mean, they can track that, YouTube subscribing and likes when they know it's boosting in a very fast rate, but I don't know how they'll really get notified on the sub-for-sub betters type of it. Comments spam. Comments with the sole purpose to gather personal info from viewers, misleading drive viewers off YouTube, or perform any of the prohibited behavior noted above. Repetitive comments, leaving large amount of identical, untargeted, or repetitive comments. Live stream abuse. Live streams intend to stream content that belongs to somebody else that are not corrected after repeating warnings of possible abuse. Channel owners should actively monitor their live streams and correct any potential issues in a timely manner. Note, you are not encouraged for viewers to subscribe, hit the like button, share, or leave a comment. So you are allowed to do that, but you're not allowed to do that sub for sub. So I don't know how that's allowed and not the other, potentially. Video spam. The following types of content are not allowed on YouTube. Bear in mind that this list isn't a complete list. Content that promises viewers that they'll watch something, but instead, so we have highlighted that there. So what happens if content violates this policy? If your content violates this policy, we may terminate your channel or account. For some violations, we may remove the content and issue a warning or strike against your channel. If this happens, we'll send you an email to let you know. If you get 3 strikes within 90 days, your channel will be terminated. Thing is, that is the problem. That is really the problem. I've not had any violation, any warning, and it just happened this morning. I just literally went onto YouTube this morning wanting to watch something, and I get diverted to that first screenshot you've seen. So how is that a reasonable step, Google? I mean, isn't it your job to inform before you do it, or do you just remove it because you've got the power to? I mean, shouldn't you meet halfway with your content creators before you take that reasonable step? I mean, yes, there is an appeal process there, but that technically deters your role in doing what you've done. I mean, I am going to appeal it. I definitely am going to appeal it. I can't actually say if my appeal will be a successful one, but I know for a fact that I haven't violated any terms of service policies, and they just took it down this morning. And that's all there is to it. I mean, I am very frustrated by the fact because it is 2 years of work to that channel, and I've released, shows and stuff on that, and they probably will never be shown on TV again. But, that Google has that power, and yeah, my channel has now vanished. But hopefully, everybody, when I do appeal it, the channel will go back live, and I will keep you updated. But I'm going to stay live for about 2 more minutes to see if anybody got any questions. But yeah, that's the vlog of the day. My channel got deleted. I mean, it is frustrating when it happens, even though when you know yourself you haven't violated any of the terms that YouTube has set out, because that's where it is. I mean, I haven't violated any other policy, just YouTube. And my video from another channel has been taken down for that same reason. I appealed it and the video went back up. So I just don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on in the YouTube books, really. But something is going on. So I did this live as well for awareness. Just to make sure that if anybody else had the same issue, it's something for Google to actually know about as well. But yeah, that's my little vlog of the day, everybody. If you enjoyed, do hit that like button, subscribe, and share. And I will see you on the next broadcast. But if you have any questions and you didn't interact in this live broadcast, you can alternatively get in touch with my social media feeds. And the details are on your screen for that. So you got Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And you can also go onto my website, which is www.globaldiscoveries.co.uk. I am actually going to show you that before this live stream ends, only because you can actually see what it shows on people's screens. So if you subscribed to that channel, which is the entertainment channel, and it has been taken down, you can see what other people will get from that. Let's just see. Where's my website? Here it is. So this is the new website I've created. And that's the entertainment channel there. As you can see, this video is no longer available because of the YouTube account associated with this video has been terminated. Now, I just don't understand that, because I've not terminated any guidelines. I've not even had a warning of any potential guidelines I broke. So, it's an error. It's an error on Google's side, and that's the most frustrating part of it. But yeah, that's going to be the concluding part of this live stream, everybody. Thanks for watching, and I will see you very soon.